Hi, hey, howdy, it's me, Tilfin, chimeric freak and overall biological test tube failure. Come on in. Last time, I believe I left you hanging with something really goofy, like, alright, I'm going in the pill. And, well, thanks for waiting, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Where is the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the
Jakku
information
has
we have
his
on the map screen. Check out
cat
the interface.
in his profile picture. Cute.
Thanks. Sorry.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
So that means...
Is that a puzzle?
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out.
Oh.
1K, go ahead.
I have a
Oh
recurring
yeah, that's
nightmare
right.
just like this.
And then we make a blue by combining red and green. Then we make green by combining blue and red. That particular beacon requires 2 sources of light.
Whoa, I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
Yeah, I found it. There we go. I knew I wasn't entirely wrong. I just put it in the wrong spot. Sing anything? No, it's just decoration. Got it. I remember playing through the developer's commentary version of Portal 1, and
I've
they...
been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
I remember, this is the one that couldn't be done, right? The one that required the use of the spark? Or the one that I couldn't find a solution to? Because you need 2 beams in order to turn it into a red and then connect to that one. But it takes a blue and a green to turn it into red. The only way to get red, or the only way to get blue here, is combine this red, that green into that one. But then shit just don't fucking work. Right? And then this one crosses. Yeah, doesn't work. All right, so you get the spark. I have tokens. What? It's Muse's second law of thermodynamics. God
so far.
damn it, they don't stop shutting up.
Results are...
Hey Byron. Private message, open interface.
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem?
It's beautiful but decaying.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We had such ambitions in the beginning. But now it's all turned inwards. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome, and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb.
Enough social media. We're still a freshly created brain, and we need to get off of social media as much as possible. We don't need to be on Robo Twitter. Of all the damn things to continue from.
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right?
Tower Battle?
And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
How does he know me so well already? How did he know? How do you know? Yay, harder puzzles! How did he know? And I keep looking at all the extra details and stuff that's lying around and thinking about the developer commentary of Portal 1 and how they initially had a ton of stuff just laying around like it's a Half-Life map, and I just keep thinking of why it is that they went with the sterile connection forms. Wait, hang on, what? Oh, okay, I understand. Never mind. Wait, I don't need two things for that. I only need the one thing. So wait, I just noticed what it was that I had in my hand. There we go. Hold the fucking phone. But I was just thinking of the reasons why it is they had all the like very sterile environments in Portal, and that was so that players wouldn't think of all this weird trashing coming around. God,
I have good news.
Mary
and I
and
have
Joseph.
bad news. Still no idea. Just pulling your leg.
Don't tease
Which
me
I
like
helped make,
this.
by the way, so you better be grateful.
Boring everyone, but stay
I like
alert.
Yakut's voice. I like listening to him talk. I hope that one day other people can come in and say, yeah, you know what? I also enjoy listening to you talk. And I don't think that's going to happen very often. Or at all, really. Be real cool if it did, though. I'll have you remembered that I was, I've always been very self-conscious about my accent. To the point where the accent that I put on and that I throw on, it's like, you know, whenever I slowly speak and I sound extra southern, that feels fake to me. And it feels fake kind of because it is fake. There we are. A red and a green. So a red and a blue. So I can get blue by combining these two. Then I can get a red from combining blue and green. There we go. That wasn't all that hard. But the accent that I sometimes throw on whenever I speak slowly and I sound southern, it feels fake to me, even though that is a very genuine accent. That is a very real accent that I have, and that's what it's me. But for a good long portion of my life, I mostly had just like this bog standard online American accent. But also I decided to not adopt the southern accent whenever I was a wee young lad, because every time that you see like a moron or an idiot or somebody who just like sucks at thinking in any bit of media, it's always some guy with a southern accent. And I did not want to be a moron. I like the way this one particular room is set up. Also, music decided to become really, really loud. Hold up, just chill a little bit. Just chill a little bit. Darn it, hang on. There we go. And so now I can simply jump up, right? Wow, who would have thought? That feels incorrect. But I like the way that this puzzle room looks. I don't know. I like the way it's designed.
Melville, what did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
how did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly, you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
Does that mean that Melville took a picture with her eyes and she just needs glasses? That's also kind of a good question. Like, why would there be physical imperfections in robotics for anything other than aesthetic purposes? Okay, no. Beams do not go through grill walls. Got it.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
Tower, you got it. This place pretty. I like this place.
This is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that tetrominoes represented the name of God and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
There we go. Man, I'm good.
When I was booting up, I was terrible at the tetromino arrangers.
Those are actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
Takes all kinds. I was really good at pretty much every single mathematics, right? Other than logarithms and trigonometry.
Is
And
that
I had
some
a
kind of
friend
Anti-gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
who was bad at every single mathematics except for trigonometry. Like, trig was the only thing that he understood in mathematics. You know, I just got everything. Hello, Sphinx.
But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
Neither, because perfection is impossible.
When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
Yes, because parents should not leave their children helpless.
He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
Zeus intended for humankind to have hope. It should have been released.
Those who desire hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils. Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
Allegory of the cave. I really like the idea of having hope.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
I really like the idea of narratively hope being a antagonistic force. It usually makes
We need
things
to
more
talk
interesting.
about what just happened?
Do we?
Thoughts?
Define ontology. The branch of metaphysics dealing with the nature of being, a set of concepts and categories in a subject area or domain that shows their properties and the relations between them. So he's just asking if it was sentient. I don't think so. I think it's some kind of security system. One of the reasons why I think that it is a security system is because it's supposed to be kind of like a vetting for answers. It's supposed, assuming that this mega structure area is similar to that of Elohim and the creation of AI from Alexander Drennan, then it's supposed to be refining human twos even more, because human twos have no real drive. They don't really have anything that they know what to do. They just kind of follow the order of Athena, and they don't really have a goal or a purpose, or they don't know what sort of dream it is that they want. And so I'm thinking that this is a second series of tests as made by the founder, so as to instill a sense of hope and further individuality into each of the 1,000 humans, and that the goal was simply a distraction. Wait, what are all these extra icons? Hang on. Lost puzzles, gold puzzles, lost labs? Hold up. I'm looking for them.
It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
The reason Lifthrasir says that they don't exist, or that they cannot exist, is because they don't have a way to perceive.
Let's head over to the next site.
Shut up, Byron. I'm not done here. But they don't have a way to perceive the world. And because they don't perceive the world, they cannot exist in the same way that everyone else does. Which is why nobody on the internet actually exists. You can't prove that anybody else on the internet or anybody else in reality actually exists, because you cannot perceive them in the way that you cannot confirm that they perceive the world the way that you do. All right, here's the lost puzzle. Let's go. Let's get it. I did it. Okay. Every time that I speak, whenever I'm on stream, I like squeeze my gut, squeeze my diaphragm so that I can talk. But then I don't know, I feel like I lose a lot of something. And over time, it just like wears me out so much more to speak like this than it does to relax and have absolutely no pressure on my diaphragm. But then I have the laziest voice possible, and I would hate to listen to that. I don't know, but I think I've said before that I'm a full-time game master. Just like permanently decided to be a game master for every single tabletop. And if you play any tabletop, then you know that the game master is one that always talks the most. Like it just is what it is. And talking is very physically demanding for me. So I get a full body workout every single time that I stream. All right, goal, get blue in here. Can't take this box in there. What? What a noise. Damn. Why is it that I would want to have a box? I do know that I need a blue beam here. At least there. You know, I started doing this thing where I realized that I have this strange inability to think ahead. So I started doing Hoplite Tower puzzle? No. Tower of Hanoi? Yeah, the Tower of Hanoi. This puzzle. I've been doing those in my head recently. It's in pretty much every single BioWare game, and I thought that it would be a nice little puzzle to do in my own head. Hold the phone. There we go. I've solved it. Dang. Yay, I did it. Oh, it goes behind the golden doors? Ah, I see. So doing all the lost puzzles opens up the Tower of Babel. I see. Or the equivalent of the Tower of Babel in this game. I hate the sound of mouths and lips and the smacking of food and ugh. Wooded Plateau, East 2. Neat.